Hi, I'm David, and I'm here to talk about crypto price analysis for Friday, November 29th, 2018. We'll be discussing Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Tron, Zcash, and Stellar. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Okay, here we have Bitcoin on the 1 hour time frame. Major news with Bitcoin right now pretty much is the price action. As we all know, it's been a rough week, and I don't know of any other major news that's moving the market at the time. We can see that the current market cap is around $73.5 billion, and the price on Coinbase is a little over 4,200, about 4,209 right now. We found some pretty decent support at 4,170, and that's being reinforced by the 50-hour moving average, which this support at 4,170, if you look at the 4 hour, came in basically because of the 4 hour 50 moving average, bringing in the support right here. We're going to need to hold it around, it just recently tested off of 4170 again and was rejected, so that's a good sign. If we can hold here, we may very well retest back up to 4400. If we cannot hold here, it could be a problem. There's not a lot of support historically here, so we could be going back down to the recent lows of this unfortunate crash. Hopefully that will not occur. Okay, next up is Ethereum. Here we have on the 1 hour on Coinbase again. Still, I don't know of any news that is moving Ethereum currently. It's basically moving with the downside of the market, but current market cap is approximately 12 billion. And here on Coinbase, the price is about 116, it looks like. Now, like Bitcoin, though, I don't think I highlighted this. We recently had a bullish crossover with the two moving averages at the 50 and the 100. Unlike Bitcoin, this hasn't worked out as well for Ethereum. We can see that the 50-hour moving average here has actually created resistance and not support. We've been rejected off that a few times now. Now, if you look at the 4 hour, we have a similar situation going on, but it can't quite decide if it wants to be above or below. It's literally riding the line right now. It has spent more time above the 54-hour moving average, which is optimistic. And actually, for further optimism, I'm going to go to the 1 day. Now you're going to see this with most coins right now, but we've got a really low RSI. That's not a guarantee of anything, but it's a good sign that there's room to move up. But again, that's most of the market currently. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to hold here on the 4 hour, try to get/stay above the 4 hour 50 moving average, and then retest on the 1 hour up to the 50-hour moving average, which it looks like we're about to do right now. We're actually about to test that. If we can break through that, there's a good chance we'll sail upwards towards 120, which is where the next major resistance is. And if we break down, it's not too bad. We have resistance coming on the 100-hour moving average. It's just above support at the 110 level psychologically. You zoom out, you can kind of see at 110 there, we have some support. So there's a really good chance that we'll hold those levels barring some other major downshift in the market. Next up on our chopping block, Ripple. Here we have Ripple on Binance on the 1 hour. Biggest news affecting Ripple right now, it didn't get listed on Coinbase Pro today. Instead, Zcash did, but more on that in a minute. It didn't seem to hurt the price too much. We can see that the current market cap is still about 15 billion, and the price on Binance is just over 38 cents. So what we can see is that basically we're holding support here. We're in a tighter channel than we are with Ethereum. It's still stuck below the 50-hour moving average, but we have the 100-hour moving average providing nice support here. Now, if we look on the 4 hour, the thing is that we also have resistance coming down from the 4 hour 50 moving average. And on the daily, it's not that much better. Just a little bit higher, we have the 100-day moving average. Not to mention a relatively high RSI for the market right now. Might not have a lot of room for upside. What we need to do is kind of obviously hold this channel. Hold the 100-hour moving average. Retest the 50-hour moving average. Retest the 4 hour 50 moving average. Push on to the 100-day moving average above that. It's not going to be easy, but it will probably stay in this channel. We probably won't break down unless there's a larger shift in the market as a whole right now. Probably more sideways action. All right, up next we are looking at Tron. So here we are on Binance on the 1 hour as we usually start. Big news for Tron right now. Doing very well in this market recovery. This is from yesterday, but it's still performing quite admirably. And today, Tron announced it's going to invest $100 million into the development of blockchain-powered games over the next 3 years for its network. So the fundamentals are looking pretty good for Tron. Got a current market cap at just over $1 billion. And on Binance, the price is just above 0.015 cents. You can see this is the run-up we had yesterday, which has led to some pretty decent support on the 50-hour moving average. On the 4-hour time frame, though, things are a little trickier. Recently got rejected off the 4-hour 100 moving average, but we do have some pretty decent support below from the 4-hour 50 moving average and some historical support there. So if we do fall down, we'll probably catch on that. The RSI is also kind of high here, which probably explains some of the cease in the upside action. But what we're going to need to do is retest this 4-hour 100 moving average. If we can get above that, we could see a rise to maybe about 0.017 or so. But I don't expect a ton more downside unless the market takes a dip, kind of like most coins right now. All right, next up, coin of the hour, Zcash. Here we are again on Binance on the 1 hour. Major news for Zcash today, if you haven't heard. Coinbase Pro announced it'll begin trading today for Zcash. So, like any coin, that was a big deal and caused some upside in the price action. Current market cap is $472 million. And the price on Binance is about 89, pushing 90 cents. So, you can see the run up here earlier today. You can see it's well above its moving averages. It's doing fine. However, we couldn't get too much upward momentum before we stalled out. And I think if you look at the 4-hour here, you can see basically we weren't able to get above the 4-hour 100 moving average. We've lost momentum. We've lost volume. The RSI is overextended. So I wouldn't expect we're going to punch through that in the next day or so. We're probably going to get rejected back down and test back down towards the 50 4-hour moving average. That being said, if we can hold there, there's a good chance we can retest back up and see if we can't push through that with more volume in the future. Being on Coinbase is a pretty optimistic thing for any coin. So without another huge dip in the entire market, like most coins, I wouldn't worry too much just yet. Finally, we come to Stellar Lumens, another positively performing coin today. Here we are again on Binance. So, big news for Stellar today is that it's been spending the day fighting with Bitcoin Cash for the number 4 spot on CoinMarketCap. As of right now, Stellar's still in the lead. Got a current market cap of a little over $3 billion. They've been close all day. Stellar's performing a little bit better. I wouldn't be surprised to see it hold the spot, at least for now. But we'll see. Nothing's set in stone. So here we are on the 1 hour. Another coin that staying well above its 50-hour moving average. Looking pretty good, but like a lot of coins, it's starting to show some decrease in volume on the upside. Its RSI is a little bit on the high end here. Go to the 4-hour, we can see we recently punched through the 4-hour 50 moving average, which is good. We're heading towards resistance at about 18 cents. RSI isn't as high here. I could see this coin getting a little more upside, getting up to that 18 cents level, but like most of the market right now, I think we're running out of momentum and we're going to see it kind of test back down. However, it does have a good amount of support. First and foremost, the 50 4-hour moving average. And then, of course, back on the 1 hour, it's got both of these moving averages. So the coin's doing pretty well. It's just probably going to swing down with the market, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. Just don't buy just yet. All right, that should about do it for today. As always, keep in mind, this is not advice. This is just one man's opinion. Until next time, don't forget to like and subscribe, and good luck with your trades.